Hello world, here's Biti, your Bitcoin trading informant. Here's your IOTA trading informant, and this is the update for IOTA. Today we will make a deep analysis for IOTA because we have 11 days remaining. After this, staking will end. So the big question is now, can we see a nice move from here? Is this the bottom, or will we see more downgoing power for IOTA? We will check this in this update. So let's start with the analysis now. So yes, as I told you, 11 days remaining, staking active, but in 11 days staking will end. The big question is, will all guys take off their money from their Firefly wallets? Will all guys sell IOTA? That's a big question. We will check this in this update. We will make a quick analysis. We have some bullish news, we have some bearish news. We will speak about this one here, and we will check this now in a really detailed analysis from your Biti, your Bitcoin trading informant, from your IOTA trading informant. So guys, let's start with this one here. The bad news. You can see this diamond pattern broke to the downside. It is IOTA versus Bitcoin, and it is really bad. It is really bad stuff because it is better at the moment to trade Bitcoin as IOTA. IOTA is not going up so far, or is more going down. Let me tell you, it's more going down as Bitcoin. So it is not so good to trade IOTA. It's better to trade Bitcoin, and that is showing us IOTA versus Bitcoin. I was hoping for a nice breakout of this diamond pattern to the upside, but damn no, we broke it to the downside, and that's the bad picture what we can see here. But now let's move on with the next thing. What can we see here? And that are the bullish news. Here is investing.com. Here are the candlestick patterns. What can we see? This is the monthly time frame, and you can see here a doji star, a bullish doji star. It was February. We closed February month with a bullish doji star with a medium reliability to go from here to the upside. Yes, I know it. We are going down a little bit more and more, but it is a bullish pattern. It is a bullish pattern. It is a bullish doji star, and it is a little hope here on the end of this tunnel, a little light of the end of this tunnel. It is the monthly time frame, but we also have the weekly time frame. Let me show you. And on the weekly time frame, we had here on February the 27th a really nice doji star also. So yes, doji star, February, end of February, we saw a doji star. After this, we are going down a little bit more, but it is a bullish pattern with a medium reliability to go to the upside. So what is telling us CoinCodex? CoinCodex is, I know it guys, CoinCodex is always not so 100%, okay, I know it, but where is IOTA? Place number 959, okay, it was long time ago 50, now it is 59. Here is IOTA, the price forecast. Before we watch the price forecast, look at this. Here's the price data, and we can see the 24-hour range here. We can see we saw a high here with 72 cents. Now we are here on the downside with 70 cents. So we are really low. More important is to watch the 52-week range, the year range, and you can see the highest price was $2.68. The lowest one was 56 cents. So we are really low in the 52-week range. That's for the most times not a bad sign for a long position, guys. If we are in a year range on a down position like this one here, it's not so bad. But look at this, guys, all-time high, a minus about 87%. The all-time high was $5.54, and we are now down with 87%. This is also not the baddest thing to watch if we will make a long position, guys. Always better to make a long position on the downside if we are down from the all-time high and not on the upside. So now let's check the price prediction, and this one is really interesting. It is bullish. It is bullish because it's telling us we will go up in the next 7 days up to 88 cents. This is telling us CoinCodex. This is not telling you Biti. This is telling you CoinCodex. We have extreme fear in the market. We have a bearish sentiment. Really interesting. Everything is telling us, no, we will not go up. And our CoinCodex is telling us it's now a bad time to buy Bitcoin. And it's telling us here, okay, we will up to the moon. We will go up to 88 cents. Really interesting. So, okay, you know it, guys. It's not easy to make an analysis here. CoinCodex is making this one with all indicators, and this is showing us we will see maybe a pump to the upside. But you know it, guys, CoinCodex is not working 100%. So bullish 14% and bearish 86%. Everything is telling us sell. We have here only one SMA 200. This is a buy here. All other indicators are telling us sell. So the Bitcoin price resistances and supports is not so important. Resistance, the biggest one is 74 cents to the upside. The resistance number 3 with the most strength, 74 cents to the upside. Okay, and if we are watching here in the next 7 days, we can see everything is green. We will go up to 88 cents, is telling us CoinCodex. This is a plus about 25%. That's not bad, guys. We need to watch. And if we are checking show more, we can see the next months maybe until Eastern, and we can see, yes, we will go up to 88 cents, April 17th. This is telling us CoinCodex, so everything is green here. Maybe this is the bottom in now for IOTA. This is telling us, if you're watching your CoinCodex, yes, maybe. So now, let's start with this analysis. This is the daily time frame. Every candle is 1 day, and let's start with the biggest thing in my opinion for the moment. What I'm watching, this is the MA21. This is the blue line. Look at this blue line, and you can see for the moment what it is the big problem. We saw a fake out here, and we are for the moment under the MA21. Here was the fake out. For the moment, we are under the MA21, under the blue line, and that's the big thing. I would not make a long position as long as we are under the MA21 or MA20, not so important, here on the daily. We are under the MA21 since long time. Here we saw a nice long position, confirmed closing candles, but we saw too much resistance here on the upside, and yes, we broke down again. We broke down under the MA21, and here we are. If you're zooming in a little bit more, you can see it MA21, or let me show you MA20. Some guys are telling us MA20, the other guys are telling us MA21. You can see it's not so much different, so it's really not so important to watch 21 or 20. It is the biggest resistance for the moment, the moving average, and we need to watch this on the daily time frame here. In my opinion, it is the important stuff now. So, but we have a lot of things to talk about. Let's zoom out a little bit more. Here is the daily time frame. And what can we see now? Let me check it this here for you. We see now, or what did we saw now? Let's make the line chart. Here was a nice parallel channel to the upside. It was a nice green one. Yes, we make it green. And this was a bullish uptrend channel, a parallel. So what happened? We lost it. We lost it. We tried to fight back, and yes, we lost it again. So what can we see now? We are in a little bearish downtrend on the daily time frame. This is the green one. This is the big uptrend. Yes, of course. And if we are drawing it, this one here from the highest point to the lowest point to this point here, and we will make it red, you can see it is the parallel channel to the downside. It is a red one, and we are now out of the green one, and that's really bad, guys. So what else can we see? We are under the middle line of the red channel. That's also really bad. So middle line is a big resistance. We will speak about this a little bit later. And what else can we see here? We are under the MA21. We are in a downtrend. So, okay, these are bearish signs for the moment. We can make one thing, guys. This one here is the biggest support ever for the moment for IOTA, because it was the last low, and we need to hold 60 cents. We need to hold this. It's so important. Support is always green. Yes, we will make it green now. Okay, like this one. So you can see, if we lose now more and more, we need to hold 60 cents, because that's the biggest support if we are watching the line chart. So let's check the TDI Traders Dynamic Index, RSI, and let's check this one here. We have here a little bullish divergence. That's for the most things a good sign. You can see RSI is going up, price is going down. That's a bullish divergence, and we need to watch what's happening in the near future with this one here. So the next thing what we can see is here the Bollinger Band on the downside, and we can see the middle line. And what happened? We broke out over the middle line. That's bullish, and we are now going down, maybe again retesting the middle line, possible. What else can we see? The RSI, a line from the highest point over this point to this point. That's the resistance. And you can see, yes, we have a little space to the upside, so maybe we can break a little bit up to the over the blue line, but the middle line would be a really big resistance first of all. And also, if you're watching on the RSI on the downside, it is also a big resistance. So yes, resistance is the biggest word for IOTA for the moment. Here is also a big resistance. Okay, the Bollinger Band upside line is a resistance. This line is a resistance. The MA21 is a resistance. The middle line is a resistance. So okay, these are only a few indicators, and these are all telling us a lot of resistance here. 4 hour time frame. What is telling us this one? On the 4-hour time frame, you can see we are going down to the middle line. We are fighting with the middle line. We are retesting the middle line. It's a really hard fight now. This could be maybe a chance for a next jump to the upside. This middle line, if you're watching the Bollinger Band on the RSI, is a good support line. Maybe it could help us now here on this fight to break up more and more, because if you're watching the 4-hour time frame, you have a little parallel channel to the upside, a little green one, and as long as this one is holding, we are here in a little bull parallel channel, in a little one. Okay, guys, the next thing, we need to watch the line here, and this is the resistance. Yes, we have some space. We can also draw it over this point here. You can see we had a little fake out to the upside, bam, down again, but it is not so important. We have to the downside a lot of space if we are buying this triangle. So yes, it's possible to go down also here really fast. 1-hour time frame. Bearish divergence. What can we see? RSI is going down. Price is going up from here to here. You can see the price is going up. The RSI is going down. That's a bearish divergence. This maybe could help us also for a little pump to the upside. Maybe. We have to use all little things, all little positive things here, because there's so much negative thing for the moment here for IOTA. Okay, this is the TDI. Let's remove it. You can see now 1-hour time frame. Let's stay in the 1-hour time frame. What's going on here? What's happening here? Parallel channel to the upside. Yes, of course. We are making higher highs here in the little parallel channel. Yes, of course. If we are watching the line chart, let me check for you if we can see any patterns here for you. If we can see anything here for what could help us here. For the moment, it's not looking really so nice. I have to check. Let me check. This is maybe. Okay, it is maybe one thing what we can check. It's a little bullish thing. Let me show you. It is maybe not a beautiful, not the best cup and handle. It's possible. Yeah, but guys, okay, I will show you. This one here is the handle maybe. This is the cup. And if you're watching the candlesticks, you can see, yes, it's not so perfect. We went up here and down again. And on the right side, we have the handle now. Big question, trend line, big question. Can we break out over the handle, and what would be the target? I can show you. It's not a big thing. It's not a beautiful thing in the 1-hour time frame, but let me show you. The target would be the middle line. You can see middle line is a big resistance, guys. You can see it. It was a big fight. Here we saw a fight. Here we saw a fight. Here a fight. Left side a fight. Okay. And you can see this line, I will make it here red for you, is now a really bad resistance on the 1-hour time frame, 76 cents. Yes, depends always where we can hit it, but this is, in my opinion, one of the biggest things to watch in the short time frame, in the 1-hour time frame. Cup and handle, possible. Breakout to 76 cents, possible. It is not a new high. If we can break to this, we need a new higher high on the bigger time frame. And what can we see? EMA ribbon band, and that's the next big thing. So now we will see more bad news, guys. First of all, ribbon band, red, short signal is here. We lost EMA 200. We lost MA21. We lost everything on the 1-hour chart. Everything is bearish now if we're looking at this one. So, okay, let me check the next thing. Let me check the golden cross and death cross, because we saw a golden cross. It's not so important on the 1-hour time frame, I know it, guys, but we saw a golden cross here on this point. Here it was. And after this, we saw a little fight to the upside to use this golden cross as a pump. No, it did not work, and we went down. We dumped down really hard. We are now under the red, under the green. So we are now under the SMA 200, under the SMA 50, and this is also a really big resistance. Ribbon band is here. We lost it. I showed you this one. Short signal is here. So 1-hour time frame, it is not nice. We have so much resistance here over us. It's not really good for them. So, okay. 4-hour time frame. Do we have better cards in the 4-hour time frame? If we're watching the indicators, let's zoom in a little bit more. Not drawing a line here. Okay, this one. So, what can we see? 4-hour time frame. Ribbon band, we broke it, confirmed to the downside, bad news. Green line, what is with this green line? We broke it also to the downside. It was a nice support, but we broke it. Let me show you. This green line is the golden cross, death cross indicator line. Red one is the SMA 50, SMA 200. Green one is the SMA 50. And for the moment, we are fighting here. We saw a death cross, a golden cross, a death cross, and we are still in a death cross zone in the 4-hour time frame. Yes, of course, we lost the green line and we are going down. So no good news on the 1-hour time frame, no good news on the 4-hour time frame. Ribbon band is not helping us. Green line is a resistance. Nothing is helping us. We need to fight back the green line. 71 cent, really important. If we will go up more and more, here is a really big resistance also. So yes, of course, resistance is the biggest word in this video. Sorry guys. 1 day. On the 1 day time frame, the EMA ribbon band is also not helping us. The green line is not helping us. The SMAs, the EMAs, they are all not helping us. They are all resistance. We have still a death cross here and we are still going down. Here was the death cross, January 21st. And yes, we are going down again more and more, and that's not good. Guys, I'm a fanboy of IOTA. I think it's a really great project, but we have a lot of bearish things to watch. We have a lot of bearish identicators and a lot of bearish things. I'm sorry about this. So, okay, now the next stuff, what I can show you, we are not finished now. We are finished soon, guys, I promise, but we are not finished now. The next thing what I would like to show you is the Ichimoku. Ichimoku, blue line, red line, 9 lengths, 26 lengths, and this is now a really big thing. We are fighting with this. You can see, let's remove all this stuff so you can see it better. We are fighting with this, and it is also a resistance. The Ichimoku is on 73 cents, the blue one, the red one is on 72.1, the blue one is 72.9. So okay, these are also big resistance lines on the daily time frame. And yes, of course, guys, a lot of resistance for IOTA for the moment here. I know it. So let's move on. I'm removing everything. Let's zoom out a little bit more and let me show you now. Last but not least, before we end this stuff here, line chart. What's going on now? What can we see? Fibonacci retracement, really important. Let me show you. Fibonacci retracement, highest point, lowest point. And you can see, yes, 57 cents is now the perfect 0 point for us. And this is the big support. It's not 60 cents. It's better to make this one in the candlestick chart so you can see it. 57 cents, big support. It is the last low and we need now a higher low. If we will go under 57 cents, we have big problems. If we can move up to the upside, we have a really big resistance over us. It is the 0.236 Fibonacci line, $1.07. It is this area. It is a red one. Yes, it is a resistance. We have to make it red, but you can see $1.07 is a big resistance. We saw a lot of fights here, and it's for the moment the biggest thing to the upside. So this range is important. 50 cents up to $1. It is a big range. It is a double range, okay? But it is important now for the next few days or weeks to break out over $1.06. And it is important to hold 57 cents. Okay, that's not all, but I'm finishing soon. I promise I have something more for you. This one is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Elliott wave to the upside. It's not a perfect one, but it was a nice bump to the upside. You know it, after every 5 wave upgoing Elliott wave theory, we are going maybe down A, B, and the big question, where is point C? Will we go down more and more? I'm afraid yes, it's possible, guys. I'm afraid we will go down a little bit more. But let me put point C here on this point. It is possible to see something like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the upside and the ABC correction to the downside. Remember, Bitcoin is acting better as IOTA for the moment. That's the next big thing. We need to break up from this point. That's important. And now, before we end this really end this video, guys, let me show you, really last but not least, the one of the important stuffs for the moment on the daily time frame. We have a bad red resistance line from the upside, and we have a nice green support line to the downside. It's not so easy. Here it is. So this is our falling wedge, triangle, call it as it doesn't matter. It is a pattern. It is a bearish pattern, guys. For the most things, we need to hold the green line. We must break the red line. That's on the day. The next big thing also, if we are watching the pattern, maybe we are going down again. Maybe we're going down to 62 cents, 61 cents. Depends always where we will hit. And after this, to the upside, a fight. And I'm a moon boy, I hope, for breaking out for IOTA to the upside. In summer, this would be great. But for the moment, not looking so nice. I must tell you this one, guys. I'm really sad about this. I would always like to give you better information, positive information, but for the moment, too much resistance over here. 11 days remaining. 11 days remaining for staking. We have then a lot of ASMPs and shimmers. I don't know how much are they remaining, but I know 11 days after this, we will see what's going on with. Thanks for watching. Have a nice time. Greetings. Yours Biti, your Bitcoin trading. Bye, guys. Not a financial advice.
System activated.